Hey guys, my name is Michael Cabasso, and I'm a certified health coach for the program for a little over a year now. Wow, this is my first ever live, so just bear with me a little bit. For tonight's topic, I'll be talking about life after surgery and how program was the right choice for me. Before I get into that, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and how I got to where I am now. So I started program in December of 2017 and I reached my goal weight around June of 2018. Literally, since I was a kid, I've always struggled with my weight. I've been on plenty of different diets. I've probably seen every nutritionist in the community. I even tried that balls diet behind the ears. Yeah, I pretty much tried everything. I've always lost weight, but in the end, I would put on more weight than I lost, which I'm sure many of you could probably relate. I've had really bad high cholesterol. I've had very bad high blood pressure, high this, high that. I was even borderline for diabetes, which happens to run on both sides of my family. The whole 9 yards. Thankfully, right now, I'm the healthiest I've ever been. The doctors would even ask me what my secret is. All my numbers are perfect, and besides for that, I can definitely say that I feel much, much better. Like a weight was lifted off my shoulder, literally. Bottom line, this program helped change that forever. Becoming a coach was probably the best decision I made for my weight loss journey. Because not only do I get to help people lose weight and achieve their goal, but becoming a coach is like having a constant reminder to eat healthy, remember why you did this, and really learn new things every day. This group is like my family. All the support and love that you get with being involved in such an amazing program really helped me throughout my weight loss journey, and I can honestly say that you all had part in it. So, here goes. November 1st, 2017 was the day that I had my gastric sleeve surgery. Mind you, this doesn't just happen. There's a lot of planning beforehand in order to secure your surgery date, which I had no idea from the beginning. I started the process March of 2017. By process, I mean you have to see a psychiatrist, you have to get an endoscopy, you have to see a nutritionist, visit your surgeon once a month for 6 months. I wasn't allowed to gain or lose weight for 6 months for insurance purposes, and only then, once everything gets approved, then you can schedule your surgery. Okay, fine. Surgery comes. Thank God I wasn't too nervous. Everything went well. Okay. I was up and walking within an hour of waking up and had no complications whatsoever. Now what on earth do I eat? Like, where do I start? What do I do? There's no direction after surgery. You have to make your own choices and decisions to lose the weight. But wait, you have a brand new stomach, a brand new pouch, and you aren't sure what your limits are because you never had limits before. You ate whatever and whenever with whomever, and that was it. Simple, easy. So I was at a standstill. Luckily, I had already heard about the program from my Aunt Vera Levy, and right away I called a nutritionist to find out if program was the best choice for me. I'd sent the link from the Coach Answers page via email to my nutritionist and hope I would get a response because these fancy $300 an hour nutritionists are almost always busy, or so they say. The next day, I get a phone call from the nutritionist. A long story short, the nutritionist suggested it was the perfect program. Now, by perfect, I mean perfect, because after surgery, you are required to have tons of protein and vitamins, but in liquid form, which is totally gross when you have to have 5 to 6 protein shakes per day. At first, it was a little bit difficult to eat all the fuelings. I mostly just had shakes, soups, some crunchers, the chili, which I'm obsessed with, so good. Really anything that wasn't hard on my stomach. My week one weigh-in, wow, that's all I have to say. I had to go on the scale 3 times because I didn't believe the number I was seeing. I lost 13 pounds my first week. Insane. I even had to change batteries because I thought for some odd reason that my brand new scale was broken. Being on program and losing tons of weight was like being a celebrity. I'd be in the most random places and people would randomly come up to me and say, "Oh my God, you're Michael Cabasso?" no way. I always see you on Facebook and Instagram. You totally inspired me to get on program and lose the weight. I remember this past summer, I was out with some friends and I overheard a conversation just, from the table next to me. All I heard was 100 pounds. So now I'm looking and thinking to myself, hey, those people look familiar. I happen to be coaches Etty and Charlie Citron, who are amazing coaches and had great success with the program. Truth, the hardest part in the beginning for me was finishing my lean and green meal. My coach Vera Levy suggested to split my meals between the day and in between fuelings. That's really how I was able to get in all my fuelings plus my lean and green. One of the hardest things besides for splitting my lean and green meal was being able to drink a minimum of 8 cups of water every day. After surgery, you can only sip your water so that it can go down easily and so that water doesn't get stuck. Because when you're drinking water, you really have to sip it, like I said. This was the ultimate challenge. Not only did I have to sip my water throughout the day, but I was unable to drink and eat at the same time. And that was like a big change for me because at every meal I had, my water or my seltzer. I was never really like a soda drinker. I never really liked soda. Um, but sometimes when you're eating, you just want that, you just want a sip of something. Um, but one of the requirements after surgery is to separate drinking and eating. So there's a time for drinking and a time for eating because in the beginning you can feel full right away on literally not even a half a cup of water, like if you're lucky. So as the weeks went on, I was able to have pretty much any fuelings once my new stomach was able to handle it. And fast forward from December to June, I had lost a total of 100 pounds. So right now, I'm currently down 110 pounds in 14 months, and I feel like a brand new person. So if anyone has had surgery and needs any tips or just has a question, feel free to contact me, and I'd be more than happy to help out. I want to thank everybody for taking the time and listening to my personal story and for tuning into tonight's topic. And I hope you guys have a great night.